Let's go ahead and create a weld connection in a very long piece of pipe. It's obviously it's too long, it's 200 feet, so there will have to be a weld created in the field here for such a pipe run. So here's how we go about doing it. One of the quickest, most direct ways to do this is to go ahead and select the pipe that you need to create the weld connection on and right click. You'll have an option right here to add a weld to pipe. And now it says to go ahead and specify the point location of here. You could easily get that with an endpoint if you wish. So I want to go ahead and measure this from here. And I'm moving down the pipe. Now I can go ahead and click on this manually, or I can just go ahead and say that I need that to be 20 feet. And then when I do that, it's going to create that at 20 feet. Now if I need to put another one on there, then I can also still use this entry, put 20 feet there, and you'll see that that is 20 feet from the other one. So now if I go ahead and escape out and in that command, you'll see that when I select this, I do have separate pieces of pipe. So even if I use my erase option, you see it's only this piece of pipe that's been taken out. We'll go ahead and try this with auto placement. I'll go ahead and select this, and as a right click, I'll try add weld to pipe. When I do that, I'm going to select auto placement with a right click. I'm going to use my shift right click to get a nearest snap in here. And then I'm going to tab over so that I can do this first one at 20 feet from the end of that pipe. And I'll go ahead and I'll hit enter there. And then you'll see that this pipe has been nicely divided up into segments of 20 feet apiece. Now, so not to mislead you that it's going to do whatever you type in first, that's not quite exactly correct. What's going to happen is that you're going to have to establish a default for the auto placement. So if you go ahead and go about this like we were doing this again, and let's say that we right click, we're going to add weld to pipe, and then we're going to do the auto placement. You can see in the command line you have an auto placement distance. Well, the default there was 20 feet, but let's say I'll change that to 10 feet. And then what I can do is I can go ahead and select my nearest as I did before. I don't want to select it there. Select my nearest as I did before, and then tab over and then have my first placement at 10 feet. And now you'll see that everything was divided up into segments of 10 feet because we changed the default in our options in the settings.